Hello and welcome back, Strat fans. It's Colonel Strat, the Strategy Extraordinaire here, and we're back here with our U.S. campaign for Victoria 3. So where we left off, we had just completed some frontier expansion, and we had gained the whole Oregon territory and Washington and Idaho. So we're starting to look more like America. It's rapidly approaching November. Once November hits, we're going to go at Mexico again and gain hopefully a couple more states, but it'll probably just be another one state, and then we'll have to go again. Let's take a quick look. Our issues are going down a lot. We only have 7 low market access now, and our money has never looked better. So we're in a very good position right now. We're expanding very rapidly, and it won't be long until, oh well, I knew that was going to happen again. More market access problems. Panama survey. Alright, survey of the canal happened. Alright, Panama Isthmus surveyed. Our survey of the Panama Isthmus is complete. We have confirmed that it would be possible to construct a canal linking the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Next, we must acquire the land from New Granada. Okay, we'll make a suitable offer. Concern is the simplest form of persuasion. No, we'll make a suitable offer. We got a decision. So, hunting in Utah. Event in Utah. The expedition men who had been sent hunting have found an area by the riverbank filled with every animal that they had encountered during their travel. The question is, which one to hunt? Let's go for small animal. Alright. I think we have a decision for the Panama Canal as well. Journal decision. Yeah. Alaska purchase. Russia has to be taking loans. Then we can buy Alaska. Alright. Let's go a little bit further. Circular expedition. The expedition to map the West has been traveling in circles. Victor Ares can either pick a random direction and push on, or wait for night to fall and use the stars as a guide. We'll push on. Manage the correct trail. That's good. I believe we're at 200k already. Man, jeez. Let's take a look and see if there's any new cities that popped up. Lansing, Traverse City. Oh no, that's pretty simple. Milwaukee. Yeah, that's pretty simple there. What does Minnesota have? Minnesota, Minneapolis, Duluth, Atkin, St. Cloud, Athens, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has finally popped up. Columbus, Cincinnati, Toledo, all the famous ones. Charleston. Where's Harrisburg? There's Philadelphia, Philly. All right, we're doing really good. Our population is looking really good too. That's due to all of our edicts. Yeah, we need to focus on. Oh, geez, standard of living went down. It's because of the market access. It's the market access that's killing us. So we really do need to produce a lot more trains. Alright, vacuum canning. Again, we can't get that until we get oil. We need secure oil. Let's see, development, railway, steam trains. We get electric trains, there'll be a whole lot more infrastructure. That loses infrastructure, but it increases transportation. Yeah, I'm going to increase the railways we have in all of these areas, like in West Virginia. Even though predicted earnings is way down, they need them. They really do. It's just it's so low because it's literally an essential business. 5 there, 10 there, 10 there, 10 there. And we'll do 5 everywhere else, so that we can try to fix our little problem with market access. All right. I'm hoping soon we can get the Indian territory. Okay, when the earth opened its mouth. Making their way through the mountains, the expedition finds a dangerous gorge. Their guide advises them to take a longer, more secure route instead of crossing it. Laid. I like to live dangerously. I don't know what happened. Okay, Texas. I want to see form defensive pact, form alliance. I don't know how to like, because I think Texas statehood was like a journal entry. I want to take tech, start improving, grant independence. No. Alright, our infrastructure is just, because we're building so much stuff, it's using up our infrastructure. Gold depleted in Colorado. Alright. Gold fields depleted. The rich mineral deposits of Colorado have been drained. Mines are being shuttered, and all the prospectors who moved in are beginning to drift away in search of the next big strike. There's no more gold in them hills. That's unfortunate. Just something that we have to deal with, I guess. GDP's #1 worldwide, so we're doing really good. Radicals are a problem, but we have a whole lot more loyalists than radicals. The Great Sioux Uprising, okay. Alright. There's another uprising. Let's see, who's going to... No one. No one, okay. We'll be... I don't think they have that many troops. I think we'll be just... I think we're losing money because of the troops. And investing in the railways as well will deplete some money. But I think it'll improve overall because we're going to be able to increase people's access to it and thus increase our standard of living. So, river, the expedition members come across a river that is bursting at the banks. They can try to raft across, which would be quick but dangerous. Alternatively, they could search for a more suitable place to cross, though this could take some time. I'll be safe. I'll be safe with this one. Alright, Sioux, you just have one, 2 battalions. And, like, my defense battalions are more than enough to take care of you. A new quest. As the expedition advances, the prioritization of tasks increases in importance. And Victor Aries has started a login which he keeps a track of what every man must do. Imperative to find a settlement. Yep. We did hunting before. Peaceful intentions. A few days after being sent on a reconnaissance mission, members of the expedition come back announcing that they have found a native village in which the group can find aid. As days come and go, our landscape offers minimal changes, blah, blah, blah. Oh, cool. We should try to barter with them, reduce peril. Anyone here who can guide us? We'll see if we can find a guide. Camera. Cool. Unlocks a new art way at the academy. 2 arms. Okay, Sioux. Duilo. Okay. Okay, West Africans. Okay. Okay, so let's see our army. How do I mobilize you? Oh, he's busy. That's why I can't mobilize him. I'll mobilize you. Let's go to that front. Though I doubt the natives will put up that much of a fight. A stalemate is a victory for them, though. So if I do nothing... Bad news. Oh boy. When reaching one of the enclaves, a letter was waiting for Victor Aries, stating that his fiancée back in the United States of America has married another man. Oh, Jesus. Let the man mourn. He'll find another one. Sure, he'll find another one. Even though I get it. Oh, City of Plenty. We've seen this one before, Strat fans. Yeah, it's basically just more loyalists. We'll party till the end. We'll party never end. Need more loyalists. Okay, failed expedition. Ah! So now the western frontier, led by Victor Aries, has come back empty-handed. A terrible shame. Boy. Well, at least we're back to a whole chunk of change because we're not funding that expedition anymore. All right, and let's take a look at what they have. Conscript troops, regular troops. Oh, they're irregulars, and we have skirmish. Why did they? Why did it look like? What? That's not what Alabamans look like. Those look like Arabs to me. Look like Arabs, man. Okay. Okay, game. Alright, so standard living increased to 15. Oh, because of the devastation. There's like a little sliver of it in North Dakota, so it's some devastation. Yeah, there was no chance. No chance in hell they had. None. No chance. Ooh, cool. So that's a new naval doctrine, I believe. Self-propelled torpedoes, sea lane. Nice. Nice. And again, there we go. We're all good. The other side of the fence. People have been complaining about the difference in living standards between us and our neighbors in Indian territory. Quality. Clearly they are liars who cheat foreigners out of money. No. Things were. No. Well, this is simply an example of global economic inequality. Alright. That gave us positives, even though we're, trashing our own system. Colorado in turmoil. Alright, so they won their thing. And Colorado's in turmoil probably because of the gold mines being depleted. Yeah, that's probably why. We also need to incorporate it. Yep, shouldn't be too long. Okay, so what's this? Looks like a... Oh, it's African. Yep, don't care about the African. We'll have... I want to make good relations with Texas. I'll form an alliance. Alliance with Texas. There we go. That way when we attack Mexico, we can, let's see. Conquering Wyoming. Annex the Great Sioux Nation. Alright. Proposed peace deal. Alright, Sioux. You've been annexed. There we go. Now we've completely annexed them. Manifest Destiny. Frontier Wars completed. The Frontier Wars. The last vestiges of Native American rule have been stamped out, leaving only the dominion of the United States of America. This was our destiny, I guess. That means we get the Indian Territory now. Now it's just Oklahoma. Yep. No, not seeing that many Indians left, huh? But these Indians over here still are here. They'll probably have a war. North Dakota in turmoil. Yeah, devastation. And then Colorado because of the loss of people. Let's look at the decrees. Nah, I'm not going to do that one. Let's keep an eye on our bureaucracy. Hasn't gone down. I'm going to try to incorporate some states. Incorporate them and Colorado. That way we can increase their infrastructure. Alright, so now with Texas as our ally, let's do a diplomatic play. Let's see now. Yeah, return state. Oh, now we can do it. Okay. We'll do return the state of Utah, even though we've never had that before. Okay. We'll face these enemies. Okay, so all the South American nations may join either side or remain neutral. Great Britain or Russia. Russia's cordial with us. Attitude cautious. Genuine. Yeah, they won't join them. They'll join us. All right, and then we'll add a war goal. Return state of Nevada. Return state of Arizona. Return state of New Mexico, and return state of California. Alright, let's see if we can add another war goal like annex Mexican Texas. Conquer state Mexican Texas. There we go. Honduras abandoned Mexico. Okay. Honduras abandoned Mexico. Let's look at my armies. Where's my armies at? Where's all my armies? I want to mobilize all of them. There we go. Mobilize all generals. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I don't have that many generals? What? Thought I had a lot. Okay, well, let's mobilize them at least. And we'll promote you. We'll be on this front here. And then, where's our other general? Where's the other general at? Ah, there he is. There he is. We'll have him on the Texan one. I thought I had a lot more troops. Yeah, I thought I had a lot more. Maybe I just need to recruit generals. Yeah, I need to recruit generals. Okay, so we did. I think I had a lot of generals pass away. Okay, so let's see. He's a Southern planner. I really don't want a Southern planner. All right. Let's see. Innovative. Sure. Do him. And again, more Southern planters, man. They literally have the lowest clout ever. Supply commander. Armed forces. He's more. Stalwart defender. Okay, and then where's the guy at the New England? There he is. Okay, we need to promote you. Even though that increases your clout of the Southern planters. We'll mobilize you. Have you in fact, we'll have you defend the front here, and then you will mobilize and defend this front. Alright, now we're ready. Let's see. Norwegian migration. Honduras sides with Mexico. Okay. Yeah, they ain't gonna say anything. I don't think they're going to join them. Russia, I don't think can afford it. I don't think the Brits want to because they like me so much. Embargo. I've begun embargoing us. Okay. Okay, Mexico, you can do that. Are you actually going to fight me, Mexico? I think they're actually going to fight me, which would be nice. Be nice to actually have a war. It'd be a nice little, an official war for you guys to see. I don't want to draw up the conscripts, but I could do that too. Yep. Okay, they can't join anymore, so it's just us. Yep, they're fighting us. They're fighting us. Let's take a quick break, and I'm going to mobilize him, and I'll put him on defend front here. I forgot I didn't have him. I'm going to actually have him see supply network, control coast, supply network, protect shipping lanes. I'll do, yeah, raid his convoys with them. All right, it should start pretty soon. 26, 24 days, 23, 22, 21. All right, Strat fans, it's war with Mexico and the South American nations. Let's see. Yep, we're winning that engagement. What type of troops they got? They got line infantry, and we got skirmish. So we're winning that engagement. I think we're winning that one too. Yep, we are. Awesome. Yep, we're winning. We're winning engagements. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we're losing that engagement though. What about that one? Of course. Sometimes the Vicky 3 war AI just makes no sense to me. Like, how could I have lost that? You know, it shows that I have more troops. You know, why am I losing so hard? You know? Yeah, but like, look, they just bring so much more people to the fight. It makes no sense. You know? Makes absolutely no sense. How they can bring more people to the fight than I can. See, I had no chance. They had like 3 times the battalions as me. Like here, I might have a chance, but I doubt it. I'll probably lose before they'll lose enough. I think it's because I don't have as many advancing. I may have to keep these guys in defense here and have these guys be attacked. Okay. I think that might be why. Alright, have these guys be attack and keep these guys as defense. Alright. Still, we're still winning in war support. Oh, there we go. Now we have more guys. And there we go. I think we're beating them there. That's good. Yep, we beat them there in Nevada. We're going to lose that one, but we won those both. In recognition of accomplishment, with the recent investment in Tennessee, the raw goods industry has resulted in a positive balance for the logging camps there. Interest groups are quick to try to claim credit. The workers should be recognized. Yeah, we're losing here. Dakota migration. Okay. Moving to Missouri. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to mobilize the conscripts. Yeah, we're winning here. We'll lose this one, this engagement, but we'll take a lot of them with us. Because our let's see how many casualties we've lost. Well, I mean it's been pretty even actually. But they haven't advanced. That's the thing. They haven't advanced. And we have the advantage in the war. There we go. We've gotten a lot of victories. Though we have a lot of states in turmoil now. Most of them the western states. And the states that we just, like, you know, conquered, I believe. Wisconsin. Why are you in turmoil? Oh. Because nobody's expanding your businesses. That's why. Yeah, Wisconsin does not need any more railways. Yeah, they have plenty. They have plenty. Alright, the Texans are losing against the Mexicans there. Why isn't the front here pushed? We have a battle? Well, we had a battle. That was the one right there. Alright. We beat them there. Yeah, it's kind of a jumbled mess, but the Mexican war is going our way. With Texas as our ally, we're able to really pummel the Mexicans. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. Bureaucracy cost multiplier. Cool. Alright, and actually we're pushing really deep into Mexican Texas here. Oh. Okay, so they're defending. I think we're at gold cap. Yep, we're stockpiling. It's weird. We're making a lot more money now that we're at war. Trade routes with the Mexican market. Some reserve, high tension. Doing really good though. We do have a lot of turmoil states, like the Dakotas. I think it's because of the standard of living and the fact that they're not incorporated. Standard of living usually goes down when there's a war because more money is being diverted to the war effort, especially if it's an imperialist war like this one. It's like, why were we attacking the Mexicans? They're not attacking us. Well, we want their land. Man, like, Texas is just, like, chewing up the Mexicans here. They're chewing them up. Alright. I really don't like the, colony of French Inner Marijuana. Okay. I really don't like the combat system. It feels a little... What's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of shit. Because only one battle can be going on at a time. So it's like, why even try to have strategy? I'm used to, being able to micromanage my troops with all the other Paradox games. Okay, El Salvador capitulated. So that means... Oh, they want Texas. They pushed us out there? I think they did. And we'll push them back. Colonization of Idaho completed. Oh, cool. So they're completely with us now, so we shouldn't have any tensions with them. Good. Even though this will probably cause some tensions. Hand cranked machine gun. Nice. Come on, go in the negative, Mexico. Why aren't you going in the negative? New Granada capitulated. Yeah, Mexico is falling apart. Their whole defense is falling apart. And El Salvador, like, I think they just like declared independence because of it. An election. Capitulation. We have trench works. Cool. So, let's see who's all in the war now. They have 2 allies down here. Why aren't they losing any more war support? I mean, I'm continuing to win battles, but they are not losing any more support. The defense and debt. We'll do that. Defense and debt. In Yukon territory. All right. Yeah, we continue to win victories, but they're not. It's not putting them in the negatives for some reason. There goes Nicaragua. Maybe we have to wait for all of the other ones to go to negative before it actually starts affecting the Mexicans. I don't know. And there goes Honduras. Okay, Bedoin, Arabs. Okay, Arabs in Illinois. All right. Again, I don't know why. Why is fully mobilized battalion 83%? Why aren't the Mexicans attacking or losing more war support? I don't get it. I don't get it. Literally ravaging their lands and they're not doing nothing. I guess I have to conquer all of them, huh? Oh, there we go. Now they're starting to go into the minus. That's good. Alright. Yeah, they have like no troops on that front. They have them all on this front. So I'm going to send this guy. And you are going to go to this front. That way we can advance faster and win the war. The war is almost won, boys. Australians are coming to North Carolina. Okay. See, their defense over here is very stiff. Even though the Texans are literally ravaging their south, their defense up here is very stiff. I have 2 generals over there that is just destroying their south. That Texan general and the other one is doing really good. But it's just up here. Their defense is hard nut to crack up here. But we're getting there. See, we cracked it right there. We're at 50 advantage. Here's one up here. Yeah. And it keeps like putting one of my battalions against 3 of theirs. It's like, it's not fair. But the south is literally being destroyed because Mexico's all by themselves now. All their allies abandoned them. Won't be long until victory is ours. Let's see here. Yeah, Texas has been like ravaged by war. Its devastation's so high. There we go. And we're just like eating up pops of so much of them. And I don't like. Oh well. I mean, there's the artillery difference. We're using like mortars and they have cannons. Even though we're still going to lose that engagement. Oh, we're going to win that engagement. I do like the animations, but I wish there was more. Like troops. Like, I don't care about that. Ooh, feminism. Women in the workplace, women's suffrage. That's great, because we need more women working. Yeah, we're going to win that engagement. And we might be able to actually press for peace. Okay, resource boom. Raw goods industries in Arkansas are reporting a small spike in goods production in our logging camps, which has led to an extra stockpile being available in the state. And there is now potential to reinvest in it back into the state. Good. Do a promotion. General Zadok Adams. Sure, he's earned it. And there, Mexico capitulated. That means we're the U.S. of A, baby. So all we got to do now is get Texas to officially become a state. And yeah, well, we've kicked Mexico to the curb. And now we've officially formed the United States. We just have to settle this Comanche areas here. And yeah, establish a colony here. All right. Then all we got to do is get Texas to become a state, and we're good. We are good. Even though there's a lot of issues we got to solve. But that'll do it for today, Strat fans. We'll fix these issues. I might fix them off screen, but so good to look at this map and know that we're almost one full country. It's just Texas still has to join us, but that shouldn't be an issue at all. Should not be an issue at all. So let's let's celebrate, and next Monday, come join me again, and we're going to consolidate these areas, and we might have to deal with some small amount of turmoil. We'll fix the rest of the turmoil, and I don't know, maybe we'll go and try to do some colonization to get our hands on some oil, or maybe some forced colonization in the Middle East for some oil. I don't know. I mean, that'd be my inner American meme shouting. But without further ado, Strat fans, I thank you for watching this episode, and keep it strategic, Strat fans. Colonel out.